I too want to raise the issue of Tara Mines, and tomorrow just to say that the representatives of SIP2, Connect and Unite will be in the AV room at 2 o'clock, and all TDs, and I'd really ask the Taoiseach to spend time listening to these union representatives tomorrow. And also workers are gathering at the gates of the Dáil Leinster House to protest in the manner that they've been treated. And I'm again encouraging the people of Meath to stand in solidarity and swell their numbers so that we can have a very strong voice tomorrow outside the gates of the Dáil in terms of what's happening to those workers and their incomes. They're being pushed off an income cliff, and also what's happening to the economy and society in County Meath in the loss of these jobs. The workers have been treated disastrously by Blyden, in my view. This company is extracting Irish ore, paying very little corporation tax, paying very little royalties, has experienced the loyalty of these workers and is showing very little loyalty back. But the government themselves are doing very little in terms of actually reducing the cost of electricity, which is a significant impediment to getting that business back on a sustainable level. And we have Heather Humphreys promising to provide an income support to step down if people are made redundant or are laid off, and yet this won't be done in this occasion when it's needed. It was done during the PUP repayment. I'd ask the Taoiseach to see that it's done in an emergency legislation to help these workers now.
In relation to Tara Mines, I know it's having a huge impact on Navan and on County Meath. It's about the hundreds of people who are losing their jobs, seeing a major reduction in their income. And it's also about the wider impact on the payroll that's being lost in Navan and lost in the wider area. There has been a lot of engagement by government. Minister Coveney has been very engaged in this matter. Only a few moments ago, Deputy Breed Smith gave Minister Coveney a backhanded compliment by asking that he take an interest in the Iceland dispute, to the extent that he took an interest in the Tara Mines dispute. I do know that there is a WRC agreement now, and hopefully that agreement can be honoured. Government is going to work with the company to try and get the mine reopened. We'd like to see that open within months, and we are of course willing to talk to the company about issues such as royalties and issues such as electricity costs. But what they're saying now very clearly is that with the price of energy being high and the price of zinc being low, the mine just isn't viable. We don't have any proposals to nationalise the mine. To do so, we'd have to pay the owners I don't know what amount of compensation. That's what happens when you nationalise something. You have to pay the owners compensation for it. It's a compulsory purchase, essentially, and also it's loss-making. So we are a country that has spending ceilings, and I wouldn't like to divert money from housing and education and pensions to nationalise a mine which would then lose money. That doesn't make sense from my point of view.